Hello, my name is Peter Schubert. I am the president of Green Fortress Engineering Incorporated, founded in Indianapolis in April of 2016. We are a spin-up of the Indiana University system. The university owns 20% and the other 80% is owned by me, a faculty member at the Purdue School of Engineering and Technology at IUPUI in Indianapolis. We've been the recipient of a Phase 1 STTR from the National Science Foundation, which began on the 1st of January in 2017 and continues through the 31st of January 2018. We have a matching grant from the state of Indiana, which allows us to get business development support. So we have a complete team of researchers here at the university at IUPUI, as well as individuals working directly for Green Fortress on developing the business plans and pro formas and working with vendors to get everything ready for prototypes. We've completed the lab work to the point where we're ready to start building prototypes for a hydrogen storage system. As you know, a fuel cell runs on hydrogen, and the hydrogen needs to be stored. The storage tank for a fuel cell is what Green Fortress is all about. We have 4 U.S. patents. These are active, issued, granted, and currently in force patents that are either owned by or licensed to Green Fortress Engineering. When we have this material, which is called catalytically modified porous silicon, we use silicon, which is a material that's in your fingernails and your hair, and we modify this to have a very high surface area and a catalyst that allows the hydrogen molecule from a gas to separate and then store on the surface of this material. This brings enormous benefits compared to other methods of hydrogen storage. Briefly, those are compressed gas storage. This is what's currently used in fuel cell vehicles in the United States. They use 10,000 psi or 700 atmospheres of pressure, requiring an enormous amount of energy to compress hydrogen to that incredibly high pressure. This is also very inconvenient, requires large fill stations. The other way of doing this is with a liquid. Certain German companies are using liquid hydrogen, but it's hard to keep at a low temperature, and it uses a lot of parasitic energy. There's also metal hydrides. Those require a lot of thermal management. You can't charge them up very rapidly. With our catalytically modified porous silicon, we can charge this material with hydrogen up to 5 kilograms or more in 3.5 minutes. We can do this at temperatures of about 105 degrees Celsius, which is easy to achieve. We can do this material so cheaply, we can store this material at $7.72 per kilowatt hour, capital cost. That makes this extremely low cost, extremely convenient, extremely safe, really great way to be able to store hydrogen. This is the breakthrough needed to get fuel cells to work by making the hydrogen storage tank easy and convenient. We have a business plan created. We have a business pitch. We've made a number of approaches to investors and have some that are actively interested. Right now, our interest is in pre-seed A, and our goal is to raise $500,000. This would be in a convertible note until we do our first A round of funding in July of 2018, when we start work on the Phase 2 for NSF. The Phase 2 NSF starts in July. If we're awarded that, there's a 4-month period between the end of Phase 1 and the start of Phase 2. We're seeking investment early to be able to cover that and keep the team employed, and to start working on prototypes that we can do to 2 interesting markets. One is drones, and the other is the forklift market, both of which have very low barriers to entry. Thank you for your attention on Green Fortress Engineering, and look forward to telling you more about this exciting product.